Look at that. Look at him just sitting there building this skyscraper. Delivery trucks are just like working overtime. In actual fact, maybe we could use like another one, like Swift Samantha, which I wanted to buy before. Okay, fine, Swift Samantha. You're on the case. And also, let's apply some dudes to these as well. Look at that. Wet Jack is going to have 10 dudes working on it. And also Swift Samantha, 5 dudes. Because that's as many dudes as we have left. Wow, construction does take a little while though. Look at that, 4%. I wonder if, can we actually buy another crane? Oh yeah, we can. Okay, so let's actually buy Tiny Brooklyn as well. Oh, there we go. Oh, Tiny Brooklyn. I think this might be the way that it works. Look at this. We can have Tiny Brooklyn work for the skeleton team, or sorry, the concrete team. And Small William can work for the skeleton team so that all of this stuff can get completed at the same time. Because it looks like now we've built as much skeleton as we need to. So if we switch to concrete floor, there we go. It's working now. It just took a little bit of figuring out, but we made it. Look, okay. So Small William should now be working for concrete team. And look at that. The concrete is filling up. I wonder if we're going to have to have like painters and stuff as well. That's going to be fucking nuts. Look at this. Jeez, it takes fucking forever. It's crazy. Okay, fine. As soon as Tiny Brooklyn is all set up, we can have it work for the Steel Skeleton team, and Small William can work for the Concrete Floor team. Excellent. We've got all the delivery trucks that we need, so we should be good. We should be able to actually see this construction through using this setup now. Holy shit. All right, construction. We're steaming ahead. Look at this. Construction, 19%. The building is taking shape. It looks ugly as hell. I don't think we're going to need painters because it looks like they're painting it or potentially just not painting it. Maybe that's just the color of the concrete as it's being filled into the building. I don't think this is going to be much of a skyscraper, actually. I think this is just going to be a really crappy apartment building to start with, and then we're going to rent it out to people and hopefully make some more money so that we can make even more skyscrapers. I figured that when I picked up this game, it was going to be about building one skyscraper, but it looks like you can have like an entire property portfolio, which is actually kind of cool too. You can make multiple skyscrapers and become some like massive New York property tycoon, much like Donald Trump. So if you've ever wanted to be Donald Trump, obviously now is your chance in Skyscraper Simulator. They could have just called it Skyscraper Tycoon, but, you know, Skyscraper Simulator works well, too. Okay, so we seem to have some problems with cranes. Possibly construction is sort of paused at 19%. It looks like Tiny Brooklyn has unloaded for some reason because we need another foreman and another worker. We're low on foreman and worker. Okay, fine. So let's get another foreman and let's get some more workers in. And we might need to make Small William switch to Steel Skeleton, and then Tiny Brooklyn can pick up Concrete Floor when it's all ready to go. Look at that. Construction has resumed straight away. Fantastic. We're up to 21%. We're really just blasting through this now. Oh, I thought it was raining for a minute there, but it actually looks like the cranes are both sort of getting into position. Oh shit, I forgot to give workers to Tiny Brooklyn as well. We're gonna need to hire some more guys. Let's get 15 more guys in because of course you always need to hire more people than you're actually going to use, because the way that construction sites work is that for every one guy doing something, you need at least 5 guys standing around, like talking and smoking and yelling "fuck you" to each other and stuff like that. I think that's how they work anyway. I mean, I've never worked on one before, but I'm assuming that generally that's how it goes. But you know, obviously they work like really hard too. It's a pretty tough job. You know, they're all in really good shape and they spend a lot of time outdoors and stuff. And probably, actually, if they're listening to me right now, they probably would like to you know, thrust their fist directly into my ass and kill me, which is fair enough, really. So there we go. 34%. Construction is steaming ahead once again now that we have all the foremen and workers that we need for Tiny Brooklyn and Small William. The dream team from Chicago, Small William, the crane, and also Tiny Brooklyn, the crane from Chicago. And of course, Brooklyn is not in Chicago, which makes it funny. That's right. Or not. It depends on how you want to look at it. How are we doing here? We got the Steel Skeleton team, which seems to be doing very well, waiting currently, and the Concrete Floor team, which is 41% complete. and is also currently waiting for some goddamn reason. We may never know why. We have all of our concrete mixers mixing up a goddamn heavy brew for the concrete team, and the steel skeleton team, I think, are relying on these transport trucks, of which you have 3, to bring the shit in. Oh, look at this. This is going to be one ugly-ass skyscraper, but I'm looking forward to it being complete. And I think, actually, we're getting there. We're not too far off now. And surprisingly has not taken a large amount of time. It's fairly exciting too. Jesus, I didn't think I'd be able to actually build a building in my first time sitting down and playing this, but actually, yeah, they've made it fairly easy to do. It's pretty good. And the fact that you can speed up the whole process as well is quite nice too. I'm sure that there's like way better ways of doing this where you would save a lot more money and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm just like absolutely flushing money down the toilet at the moment, but I mean, in saying that, I still have 10.8 million, and once this is done, I may be able to raise some more money to build another building, maybe even get planning permission to build another building on the site, because look, what a waste. I mean, I could have like at least 10 more of these suckers on this site instead of building like parks and like nice areas for people to enjoy themselves in and live in and stuff. And I think that's what I'm going to do. 51% construction complete. Look at this. Holy shit. This is a well-oiled machine now. This is really good. Small William, Tiny Brooklyn. Maybe we could have done with more cranes. I don't want to spend money on more cranes though, because this is sort of going well as it is. Tiny Brooklyn, I don't know why Tiny Brooklyn just had to like do some startup routine and start doing some new shit. Maybe they're just like getting on to the next phase of the building. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at these views. See what I mean? Remember at the start when I was like, oh, we'll be able to pan around and have like a really nice view of everything? Fucking great. Look at this. You can pretend we're in a helicopter, just like overseeing the work. We can like pick out which construction workers aren't doing enough work and get like a sniper into the helicopter and take them out and stuff. Fucking, that is the way to manage a construction site where you're building a skyscraper, in my opinion. You have to have a helicopter. You have to be rich enough to have a helicopter, and you need to be rich enough to employ a sniper who has cold blood and will not hesitate to pull that trigger on somebody who's not doing their job, even if that person is driving a dump truck not efficiently. You need to take them out, and the sniper needs to know what moment is perfect to take them out so that they don't crash into like a school bus or something like that as well. If you're driving that dump truck at like 50 miles an hour down the freeway and the driver gets taken out by your sniper, forget it. It's going to cause pandemonium. But if he's like on some quiet country lane and he's maybe just pulled over to have a sandwich or whatever, pow, he's gone, and nobody cares or notices because, you know, he was just all by himself. Great. It looks like we're in like the top tier of the skyscraper now. Look at this. It's like sort of taken, we started off as just this like crummy residential sort of looking building, but now actually it's looking a bit better. We've got like this like weird circular thing. It looks like Small William and Tiny Brooklyn are like making quick work of it as well. 63%. We're in the fastest speed mode now. Look at this. Look at these trucks are just like going like there's no tomorrow. I think for my next building, if I have more trucks and stuff like that, it'll go a lot faster as well. I think you could really sort of improve the speed of this and get these things knocked up like really, really quick. It'd be interesting to see what actually happens with the lot and stuff after you're done. Like if they just clear all the shit out, or if you have to pay some money to like get like parks planted and stuff like that. It looks like design wise it's picked when you I think it must just be like changed when you change like you know, the premium offices and shit like that, or maybe it's just pre-designed to like fit in with the rest of New York or something like that. I don't know, but even then, I mean, that's not a bad design for, well, technically it's not really a skyscraper either. I mean, how many floors is that? Look, I can count them, but well, let's say there's like 25 floors there alone, and then what, another, I don't know, like 15 floors. That's not really a skyscraper, is it? That's like, what? Technically a skyscraper, in my opinion, should be like at least 80 floors. No? Does it need to be like taller than that? Possibly? Who knows? All I do know, though, is that this techno music is very soothing and actually fits perfectly with simulating building a skyscraper. Holy shit, look at this. Look at Small William, Tiny Brooklyn, reaching the heights. They're like above the clouds now. They're going to be able to see like Jesus and stuff from up there. Just like sort of doing some twerking. Look, it's like Tiny Brooklyn is just like twerking and having a good time up there. They're going to be really sad when they get dismantled and brought down when this sucker's done. Because look at this. It's getting there. We're in the home stretch now. Look, fucking the whole thing is like almost built. It's just like these top floors, the penthouse apartments. I wonder where the offices are gonna go. Maybe the offices can be like in this middle bit, or maybe just like along the bottom, because they're like really crappy value offices. I think I remember from when I first designed the skyscraper. So it's gonna be like little convenience stores, maybe like a laundromat. Maybe like a coal dispenser for your like for your central heating, which relies on like a coal fireplace. Don't know if you have one of those. They're pretty good. They're pretty efficient, but also fucking messy as hell. I don't know if you like to have you know, coal all over your goddamn house and your clothes and stuff like that. But that's what happens when you have one of those. So you know, if you do have one of those and you've never used it before, it's a fair warning from me. You don't want to get coal all over your stuff. You don't want to have like a thin film of coal residue all over your clothes and your food and stuff like that, because it's disgusting. It really is. Small William just broke down somehow, but was repaired like almost instantly, and I think it's thanks to these chumps here. Look, fucking not even operating at full capacity either. This increases randomly, it seems, or maybe it has something to do with the stages. But we now have 20 maintenance workers and a foreman in the maintenance crew, so we should be fine. And how are we doing here? We're doing good. Look at that. Fully committed and rising up. Oh my god, this is so fucking exciting. Holy shit, look at this. This is gonna be great when it's all done. I wonder what like happens in the game once it's done. Like, I wonder if you have to manage like renting out apartments and stuff like that, or if it just sort of gives you like you know, what it's worth a year and then just dumps that money into your account. Because like I'm sort of like running low on money now. 8.1 million in the bank. I mean, it's still a lot of money, but I don't know if it's going to be enough money to actually make another skyscraper, which would be ideal actually. I'd love to make a couple more skyscrapers. It'd be fucking great. All right. Just coming up to 90%. I guess the last 10% is going to be like the lightning rod on the top of the building, because, you know, they're pretty tall, and I think they're quite tricky to like build and put up and engineer and all that. So, you know, I think like the last at least 10%, if not 5%, should be devoted to that, and we should be good. Look at that. Holy shit. Well and truly in the home stretch now. I don't know when like people are going to start coming in and taking out some of this stuff. And look, it takes forever to zoom in. We're so zoomed out right now on the whole building. I want to zoom in on the toilets here, because I just think that that's a nice touch. Actually, for a yard, it's not too bad. Look, I guess that's where the foreman works. He's got 2 toilets outside because he's fairly fussy. I think the site foreman likes to do his number 2s in the blue and his number 1s in the green, which is fine, you know, because you know, one stays relatively odor-free, and the other one obviously is just like some sort of danger zone that you should never even consider going into. Fully zoomed now. I want to see this. 95%. We got 5% more left to go. And I really want to see this. We're going to have like, is that like a TV antenna or something on the top? What is that? Oh, look. It is. It's not. It's like, it's one of those things, the lights on top that you can always see blinking. So it alerts planes that there's a building in the way. I think that's what it's for anyway. Oh, shit. Oh, this is intense. Look, 2% left to go. I bet you Big Bertha or whatever is broken down. No, they're just waiting. What are they waiting for? Tiny Brooklyn is working on something. Who knows what? Construction complete. Holy shit. Wow. 53 Worth Street complete. Time spent 3 years, 49 weeks, 1 day, and 17 hours. Wow, that flew by. Holy shit. We spent 18 million big ones on this. Our machinery was valued at 669,000 big ones. Wow. 152 workers, and I fired 1 person. Or did I fire him? Perhaps he was taken out by the sniper. We may never know. Okay, great. 53 Worth Street completed. Is there anything left to do here, like clean up and stuff? No, it doesn't appear that we have like any new options. Construction is complete. We should be able to, I guess, jump out of here. Can we jump out of here? Go back to here. 53. Oh, there it is. Oh shit! Look at this. It's fucking good. Can we get like some vital stats on this? No. What's this? 53 Worth Street. Price. Area, location, access, rank, status is renting out. Oh, look at this. Oh, set renting price. Ah, okay, so that's how you make money. Okay, so we're making, I guess that is 384,000 a year off of 53 Worth Street. So if I speed up time here, what's going to happen? Renting out. Status is renting out. When's it going to be fully rented? Oh, look, is that actually rising? Did that just rise? 946? Oh, there we go. Look at this. Oh, look. Financial report. Time. 4 years. So, we've got total of... Oh, shit. Building, labor, machinery, total. And then we have earnings. Rent. We've made no money off rent so far. Because I guess 53 Worth Street is still renting out. Oh, look at that. Look, it looks so nice. Oh, here we go. We got our first pile of rent in. 419,941 big ones. And we're still... Oh, shit. We still got all that machinery. Look at how much money I've spent on machinery. Total 1.8... Oh, my God. I'm going to run out of money at this rate. Okay. We're going to have to go back in here, I think. And get rid of some of this machinery somehow. Can I do that even? Where's my machinery? Maybe not. Okay. Fine. I can't get back to the construction site. I'm in this view here, and the only property I own is this one. Wow! Well, there you go. That's how you make more money. And look at that. My money is rising. We're back up to just over 9 million, thanks to the rents from 53 Worth Street. Fantastic. Access costs, bargain. Location costs, high. Rank, small. Holy shit. I can't imagine how long it's going to take to build a big one. Fantastic. Well, not bad. Skyscraper Simulator is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like I said, it caught my eye. I saw it on Steam and thought that maybe it would be fun to build a skyscraper. And as it turns out, it was pretty fun building a skyscraper and relatively pain-free. There was a couple of spots where I didn't really know what I was doing, but it wasn't too hard to figure out. And I think it could be a lot of fun, actually. You could buy up some properties. You can build more buildings. You can build some big buildings, small buildings, high wealth, low wealth. Get that rent money coming in. Look, it's flowing in now. I'm on 10 times speed, and the money is slowly trickling in so that I can raise funds for my next big project. Fucking fantastic stuff. So, there you go. Another multi-part evening with Sips. I hope you enjoy this format. It's a little bit better. I can get more gameplay into this format rather than giving you one big-ass long video, which nobody will really watch all the way through because it's just like some massive time commitment. It seems a little bit easier to trickle these out in parts, like over the week or whatever, so that people can see more of these games. Because some of them warrant more gameplay. I mean, like Super Wagon Adventure, maybe not so much because it's very actiony and arcadey, and you know you wouldn't really want to see multiple episodes of that, or maybe you would, I'm not sure. But something like this, I mean, you know, we did it. We built a small skyscraper in one session, and it's quite a nice way of showing off the game if it's worth showing off. I mean, this one isn't, it's not the greatest game that was ever made, but it's still pretty good fun if you like this kind of thing. So like managing things and making the big ones. I mean, personally, I love making the big ones. So yeah, so there we go. If you want to see more of this, obviously just the same old, let me know, like, comment, leave me some messages on Reddit and stuff. I'm always checking. And as usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.